my friend, and welcome to another episode of my 100-day challenge to prosperity journey. I am so glad that you could join me today. My name is Tamisha, and today I'm going to talk to you about how I get organized and how I'm organized for my business. And basically, this is not a tip that I came up with. I was at another school that I was teaching at. I had an advisory period. Basically, it was like 30 minutes out of the day where we had to hold kids, and for a while we were supposed to be teaching them, success habits on how to basically live. So, how to study better, how to, be organized and stuff of that nature. After about a few months, it kind of went in through one ear and out the other. And then after that, the kids, decided that they were just gonna, go to sleep, or, instead of doing study hall and getting, classwork done, they were eating, they were on their phones. They really didn't take the whole advisory thing seriously at all. And, because we were the teachers, were like glorified babysitters, we really didn't take it that seriously. And then the kids started skipping, and it became a whole big huge mess. And I think that school actually still does do advisory for 30 minutes, but I think most of that time they're giving announcements. So I guess that's a good thing. But during this advisory period, one of their lessons was talking about being organized, and they gave this video. It was on YouTube. Once I find it, I'll put the link in the description as well, so you could see a full, better, more colorful version of it. But I love the idea. And so basically what the idea is you get a journal, okay, a composition book, and what you do is you the first page is your table of contents page, and you label the can you see? No, well, because it's not on that page, that's why. But at the bottom of the pages, you're going to label the page of the composition books, and then the first page is going to be your table of contents. And I have 2 pages of that because it's a 100-page composition book. So I have 2 pages of table of contents, and then I have the second one, the second or third page is an actual calendar. So I make the calendar for the month, and then I fill in information about the calendar for the month. And this is my business one. So I basically started with this at the end of December 2008, and this keeps me organized because I can't always carry around the big huge calendars that people get, the little desk calendars, especially because I'm a teacher, and if I want to know what I'm doing every day, I need some reminding sometimes. And so this actually helps me out because I actually can take it with me, and then if I need to remind myself of what to do, or if I figure out, oh, that's a good idea, maybe I need to write that down, I can put it in my book here. And so then the next page is I actually separate the days out by day. So this week is the week December 16th through the 22nd. So I did that week, and so I separate it out by week. And then the next pages are basically, the next 2 pages after that are generally my notes page. So you can also do, let's see if I have that real quick. Where did I put it? Oh, there it is. You also have an opportunity to make something like this, where you can actually put all the days on the calendar. Can you see? I know it's kind of difficult to see. You could put all the days of the calendar, and if you have like an appointment that you have to be at, you could also write that in on that day so you can remember, and you carry this around with you. And then also you have your notes, so you have your day, the day, what's happening that day, and then you write your notes about that day. what happened, the things that you were supposed to get done, and then you can check it off or exit off if you actually did it. If you didn't do it, you can roll it over to the next day. And as you write on each page, you make sure that you put it in the table of contents. So that way you have a running record of what it is that you've done, but you also, if you need to, like, oh my God, what did I do? I really liked what I did in December. How can I recreate it in May? Well, you don't have to remember what happened in December. You just go to your book, look at what you did in December, and that automatically will remind you. And so I love it. I've been doing this, I guess, since, when did I start this? I can let you know. I started it in August of 2017. Yep. And you also have a future log. So like I said, I'm going to put a link so because I don't follow everything that person does because I don't have time for all of that. But I'll put a link to what the YouTube video that actually shows it in detail. But I love that idea because now I know what my goal is, and I can just go ahead and make it done. Go ahead and get it done. And every day that I don't do something, I know what I need to do for the next day. And I also can see how productive I am. And if I am slacking a little too much in a certain area because I'm sitting there, watching TV instead of doing my business, which I really don't do that, but because I'm serious about getting at my job. So, but the whole point is staying organized. And then I also have, I'll show you a quick thing, a whiteboard in my office. And one side tells me all the things that I need to do, like now, for short-term goals, and then the other side gives me my long-term goals, what it is that I'm trying to shoot for. And at the bottom it has a running total of all my bills, everything that I need to pay to keep my household afloat and to keep my business afloat, and how much money I need to keep all of that together, plus any decreasing debt. So if I have credit card debt, so I have that on the board, and as I pay stuff off, I can mark it down, and then I add up everything that I have, all of my debts, whether decreasing or bills that I have to pay continuously, and I have a total of how much I need to pay or how much money I need to make to basically fire my boss. So how much money I need to make a year to fire my boss. And so I look at that every time I come into my office, every time that I'm ready to work. It's kind of like my motivation to say, okay, this is what I need to get to. How far am I from that goal? And to keep plugging away until I get there. And that's basically my organization. I bought a little organizer from Walmart, the little $20 organizer, because I'm cheap. Well, no, I'm frugal. Okay, I'm frugal, and I didn't want to spend a whole lot of money on really nice furniture, but eventually I'll get there. Okay, it's all about timing and mindset, and I'm gonna get there. So as of right now, I have a little organizer. It holds all of my things, my books that I'm reading and everything that I'm doing for my business. So right now I'm set. I'm good. And as my business grows, I will grow, and things that I need will grow. So I'm excited about it, and I feel like a little boss in here, lady boss. And I'm glad that you're here on my journey, and I pray that you will sometime soon join me on my journey. So if I given you any content value today, make sure that you click the like button down below, and make sure that you subscribe and hit the little bell so that you know when I'm giving new videos, which for right now is every day, because I have a lot to say. Okay, so so make sure that you subscribe to my channel, and if you want to know how I'm going to fire my boss in 2019, make sure that you click in the link in the description box, and it'll give you all the information that you need to know. So until next time, my friend, make sure you think big and dream big to own the life of your dreams. Bye.